But let's leave football for a while and talk table tennis. This is heartwarming. This is good news. All of us celebrated Aruna Quadri at the Rio 2016 Olympics for his achievements, the records that he set. And he's not stopping yet. That very good performance at the Olympics has pushed him up. He's soaring high in the latest rankings released by the International Table Tennis Federation, and guess what? He is now the 25th ranked male player in the world. Before the Olympics, he was 40. Now, and the next African to him is like 30 spots down. Just shows how good our man is now. Omar Asa, the so much dreaded Omar Asa, didn't even climb up. Went down one spot, is now 56 in the world. But this man in your picture doing great things for Nigeria. Let's also add that Segun Toriola too also moved up. But for the ladies, different story. They both Funke and Edem went down. But let's celebrate the guys. Yep. Toriola, and most importantly, Aruna Quadri.
Yeah, you know, Aruna deserves it. Aruna has really worked out over the years. You know, he has done well for himself. You know, engaged himself in a lot of tournaments. And then, you know, always trying to come top in those championships. Like you said, a couple of weeks ago in the Olympics, you know, he emerged as the first African
to get to the quarterfinals.
To the quarterfinal stages at the Olympics. I mean, age, you know, progress for him, age record, age history for Aruna. I mean, he has done well for himself. He is a big talent. He's courageous. He's got a lot of quality, and he get the job done on his day, and he deserves to be at 25th in the world. We deserve to celebrate him, and then we deserve also to make sure that it continue performing at this level. Hopefully, the performance will not drop. So at this moment, Aruna Quadri needs support of everyone, you know, the federation and everyone that could engage him more.
Well-meaning Nigerians, federal government, sports ministry,
to move up in the ranking. But I mean, this is huge. This is fantastic for Aruna. I mean, to be one of the best, one of the best 25 players in the world is a great achievement for Aruna.
Okay, we hope that it continues to climb and his performances do not decline. And hopefully, one day we'll be talking about a Nigerian, certain Aruna Quadri, probably as the best table tennis player in the world. Just believe it can happen. All right, let's move away from table tennis and go to the lawn and talk about the 2016 National Tennis League, which will serve on the 10th of September. 10 teams will be participating in this one, and it is good because there's a very good prize money on offer. It is 7 million naira for the winners, 5 million naira for the teams that come second, and it's going to be very good seeing some of those teams that will Team Tobin, Team Ofiku, all of this at the Abuja National Stadium, doing what they know how to do best. And of course, it's also heartwarming that there's good money on offer.
Yeah, really good money. 7 million for the winner is huge, and then it's something that will spur you to really compete and put your best into it. And then it's another platform for us to see the very best of
youngsters,
youngsters, tennis players in Nigeria, which we can try and grow, which we can try and nurture them to be the stars and compete with the very best in the world in the near future. I mean, this is good. This is good. You know, we need such tournaments. You know, we need also investors to come in to have such tournaments to groom our talent, to make them develop, to make them engage in competition. I mean, this is very big because you know. Players will come in to come and compete at the next level for the fact that 7 million is huge. That can, makes a lot of good impact in your life. I mean, so it is very good. But I mean, we need more of this.
We need more
to really develop talent.
We need more,
especially from the table tennis.
It's less than 24 hours. Well, depending on where you are in the world, from this end, less than 24 hours. The Olympic flame is already in Rio, and that sets the stage for the 12-day event for the Paralympics. But for you and I, it's always going to be about Team Nigeria, our expectations, even though we also say, don't put pressure on these guys, even though we know they always deliver.
Yeah, we believe they will deliver. They've got quality. These are special people that always go there and put their best and represent Nigeria very well. I mean, we can't put pressure on them, just like you said. I mean, preparation was very shallow. Preparation was not top notch. I mean, these guys have to really, do a lot of, individual things to make sure they get ready, prepare themselves for this Olympics. So we don't need to put pressure on them, but we believe they will get medal. at the last Olympics we won just one bronze medal. But we believe the special people would do better.
Like do something special.
In the last Paralympics, we won a couple of medals also, bronze and silver. And I think this sort of guys led by Hannah and the rest, will make Nigeria proud. I believe they will get medals very well, but we just need to allow them, enjoy the tournament, not piling a lot of pressure on them to deliver at the very best.
All right, and hopefully when they come back, whatever happens in Rio, when they come back,
we should appreciate them.
Appreciate them, receive them, and put structures in place to ensure that we are always able to get the best from them and always make them willing to represent us. So, and the Olympic Flame, like we said, in Rio, the organizers are ready, everything is ready, and it officially begins tomorrow. So the countdown ends from today. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about the opening ceremony and all the things that will herald the Paralympics. Okay, so that's it. Wishing Team Nigeria all the best. Hopefully, by the end of the Paralympics, we will be the highest ranked African country. I always envy the Kenyans when it comes to the Olympics. I envy South Africa, I envy Kenya. But when it comes to the Paralympics, you'd better envy Nigeria because, of course, we'll always come out on top. Okay, so let's leave that. And Toby, let's come back to football on the domestic scene. Yep. And let's have your thought on the rescheduled matches in the Nigeria Professional Football League. 2 matches to be played tomorrow. Let's really have your thoughts, your perspective on those 2 matches. Yeah,
really key games for these teams. Enyimba Wiki is one of the biggest games tomorrow. Out of the 2, both games is very big because considering the situation of both teams on your screen, Enyimba versus Wiki Tories, Abia versus FC Umba. Like you said, for Enyimba International, it has been a very poor season for them as the champions.
By their standards.
By their standard, because as the champions, everyone expected them to be among the top 3 on the log. I mean, they are about 8 on the log for the 6 points. Not really a brilliant season. But for Wiki Tories, they are 3rd on the log with 51 points, just about 3 points.
Everything's still going according to plan.
Bear Rangers, and I mean, this is one game they would play to avoid losing out 3 points, because a victory will be very key for Wiki in this one, and a point will also be very important for them, considering the fact that they need to close the gap on Rivers United and also Rangers. Though Enyimba are still hopeful, and I mean, if they get 3 points in this one, that's about 49. That's each for them. That's about 49 points and about 6 points.
Push them forward.
Behind the guys, in the top 3. But I mean, it's going to be a difficult game. Wiki have won at Enyimba in the last 3 visits. I mean, so Enyimba have got the hedge, but you have to hail Wiki for the away form this season. I mean, they've accumulated 11 points on the road.
Yeah.
And for Enyimba, they've drawn out 5 games at home this season. So they've got quality. Gordon Obajo has scored 17 league goals. Will be hoping to increase his tally, and his goal might also be key for them tomorrow. You look at Abia Warriors. I mean, this is a 2-sided with 2 different ambitions. Abia Warriors struggling to survive. Enyimba trying to catch up, into the
trying to get to the continent.
I mean, Abia Warriors 18th on the log with 37 points. You look at FC Zimbabwe, but they are 5th with 49 points. So maximum 3 points is very key for them tomorrow. Very crucial for Abia Warriors. Also, if they fail to get maximum 3 points, they'll be very deep into the relegation waters. I mean, if they get to win tomorrow, that's about 40 points to take them above. From the bottom 4, and then they'll have a bit of relief and then try to compete in the coming games. Also very key for FC Umba too. But FC Umba, according to the fact, they haven't won against Abia Warriors in the last 3 games between these both sides. I mean, last season Abia Warriors defeated them 1-0 in Inewi. Second leg last year ended 1-1 in Inewi, and then this season also it was goalless in Inewi also. So I mean, it is very important that both teams try to get the job done. Very key for them going to this game. But I think FC Umba will rely on the likes of Gatawa, who scored about 12 goals for them this season, and then they will be hopeful if they can get the job done away from home. But a victory will turn things around on the log for all the 4 teams involved in it, because if we can get to win, they push up, into the top 2. If FC Umba win, they push up into the top 4. If Abia fail to win, they drop into they still are in the bottom 4. If they win, they move up from the bottom 4. So it is very key, crucial for the 4 teams involved in tomorrow's game.